What are some not fun facts?
There is a disease that causes your body to replace your muscle tissue with bone over time.
If you're going to be murdered, chances are very good you've already met your killer.
Over 300 people are believed to have jumped from the World Trade Center on September 11. One of the falling bodies killed a fireman at the scene. On top of that, there are still over 1,000 victims whose remains have not been found.
Male dolphins have been observed to gang rape females, kill dolphin babies that are not their own so their mums are available again, and for absolutely no reason other than entertainment brutalize porpoise young.
Jumping is a frequent feature of video games, but is rarely done in real life. When was the last time you jumped?
Yesterday, multiple times while playing badminton and asserting dominance.
Deleted.
Yesterday, I had to open the air vent on my ceiling because my roommates decided to turn on the heater rather than the AC for once.
I jump every day. How else am I supposed to squash those turtles and mushrooms on my walk to work?
People would probably jump more often if the fall damage ratios weren't so high in real life.
A couple months ago when a centipede fell into the bathtub while I was showering.
The porn industry wants to start turning historical events into adult films. What are some of the titles they come up with?
Battle of the Bulges.
Big D-Day. Vlad the Impaler.
9/11 inches.
Americans drop 2 massive loads on naughty little Japan.
Lawrence of Arabia.
What was the worst thing that you did/said while being angry?
My brother was in middle school, and he biked there every day. I told him that I hoped he got run over. He was hit by a car that very morning and had to be revived 12 times a day. Nobody expected him to live. I've never gotten over what I said.
I drew my friend burning in lava with the devil hanging out next to him. I was 9. I got expelled from after-school care.
I'm gonna fly kick your mom down a flight of stairs.
What are your must-sleep conditions you couldn't sleep without?
Cold room and heavy soft blankets.
Quiet. Quiet and darkness. Gotta piss like twice.
I have to have a fan, preferably on a medium setting.
If there is a closet in the room I sleep in, the door must be shut.
Would you enjoy having a clingy, fluffy, affectionate cat as your pet? Why or why not?
Yes, cat snuggles are top tier.
Another one? Sure.
I've never had a cat before, but no, I would definitely love a sweet, affectionate kitty if I had one.
Yes, because my dog doesn't like to cuddle or lay with anyone ever.
I currently have this cat. When I walk through the door she is waiting about 2 feet from it. She walks up to me and, for example, last night climbed up my leg. She's full-grown adult. Small, but definitely the clingiest cat I've ever seen. Lol.
What are some tips for someone with no fighting experience to win in a fight?
If they've got their hands down, angled slightly and sort of looking away but keeping you in the corner of their eye, they're lining up for a sucker punch.
That's my purse, I don't know you. Kick.
Remember, there are no rules in a fight.
Throw sand in your opponent's face.
Aim for the nose. Most people will stop right there if you get them in the nose. If you find yourself in a situation where you have to fight, there are no rules. You do everything in your power to win. You fight in a manner in which your life depends on it. The person that fights with rules usually loses.
Who is the most overrated figure in history?
Thomas Edison. That guy was the absolute biggest douche. A good portion of his patents were stolen from his apprentices and students, and he tried to destroy perhaps the greatest inventor ever, Nikola Tesla.
Mother Teresa.
Helen of Troy. She was probably pretty, but I doubt her figure was that great. James Corden. Chuck Norris. Although I heard he threw a grenade and killed 50 people, then it exploded.
Redditors with religious parents, what nonsensical rules did you have about what video games / books / movies / etc. were okay while growing up?
No Power Rangers. Obtaining powers from crystals was witchcraft. No Santa Claus. Santa was Satan apparently, we were too afraid to question that one. No Pokémon. Psychic powers came from the devil.
My wife is a librarian. She says a lot of parents restrict Harry Potter because it imperils their children's soul with tales of sorcery.
I wasn't allowed say Jeez because it's short for Jesus. That's the most annoying thing I can think of.
Simpsons was a no-no. Same with Family Guy. Rammstein was a devil's band, along with Breaking Benjamin. Any sort of pagan symbol was banned, as it drew in evil spirits. A lot more, but it'd take me a minute to think.
Pokémon promoted evolution, and therefore was a corruption menace, leading to my secret cards being discovered and shiny lacquers being put through the washing machine frown.
What 1% are you a part of?
Bone density. I had a DEXA scan a couple years ago, apparently have super dense bones.
I think I must have been in a small percentage with being Asian and playing the bagpipes.
1% who clean the communal dryer lint traps directly after the cycle ends.
Living in the UK, apparently on 0.87% of people live here.
Even less. I'm 0.3% of people for being born on March 26th. I write with my left hand, but use my right for literally everything else.